You know if you're wise for Lagos, you know if you're wise for anywhere. You understand? Few keys. Badu. Oh, Eko ile. Eko ake. Naija ni de. Alaye lọ aṣẹ́ṣe. Torí ìpele. Wọ́n ní Èkó làwọ̀. Àkànní Èkó lélẹ̀. Àṣẹ Èkó làwọ̀. Oko Èkó lélẹ̀. Wọ́n ní Èkó làwọ̀. Wọ́n ní ìfọ̀rẹ́ Èkó lélẹ̀. Lọ́jà Èkó làwọ̀. Àwọn ọmọ boys. From formation. They enter the club. To give them a paradise. Owó ní kókó. Hustle yo. Show no wicked o. Èkó ló ti máa kọ́gbọ́n. Èkó lélẹ̀. Wọ́n ní Èkó làwọ̀. Àkànní Èkó lélẹ̀. Àṣẹ Èkó làwọ̀. Oko Èkó lélẹ̀. Wọ́n ní Èkó làwọ̀. Wọ́n ní ìfọ̀rẹ́ Èkó lélẹ̀. Lọ́jà Èkó làwọ̀. Sẹ́kìmákò Barikata.
A beautiful afternoon to everybody that is watching and also listening to us out there. This is my Lagos experience, and you can only get this from Ipako Radio.
You know if you're wise for Lagos, you know if you're wise for anywhere. You understand? Few keys. Badu. Oh, Eko ile. Eko ake. Naija ni de. Alaye lọ aṣẹ́ṣe. Torí Èkó lélẹ̀. Wọ́n ní Èkó làwọ̀. Àkànní Èkó.
Ipako Radio from here to the world, and you know how we do it. This is my Lagos experience, and I remain yours truly, the mayor of Lagos City, Olanireti Olusegun. I want to welcome you to the show this afternoon and to wish you a prosperous month of August, because we know August is here to dish us the best of the goodies that is in it by the special grace of God. And I won't be on the show alone today. You know how we do it. We have a special personality, an interesting one for that matter, on the show today, representing, I don't know if I should say the female gender, or I should say the girl child. I have in house the founder of Go Girl Africa. I call her Deborah Odeni, First Lady D.O. Nice to have you in the studio.
Thank you so much for having me, sir.
And I say happy new month. You are looking so radiant.
Thank you so much. It's all thanks to Lagos.
Wow, that's lovely. That is what we want to hear. Thanks to Lagos. At least we have somebody that is acknowledging the weather of Lagos. We've had several records of people to say so many negative things about Lagos.
Wow, are you serious?
Seriously serious.
Maybe they haven't traveled to other parts of Nigeria. I've been to almost all the states in Nigeria, and I know for sure that Lagos still has the best weather so far.
Wow, let me applaud you for giving it to Lagos.
With all pleasure. I didn't want to accept this. Although I basically live a life that is worthy of emulation. The school I went to, the females there always held me in high regard, and they were always looking up to me as a mentor or a role model. So I've been living a life that is like exemplary lifestyle. But I wouldn't say it is my work or handwork. I just feel that it comes naturally to me. You know, I didn't train myself to become this or that, but I just saw myself being in a position to be a model to other girls. And when I was done, I looked at my environment. Truly, we are in Lagos, but there's some other parts of Lagos State that are often neglected. The people just generalize Lagos State as an urban city and nothing else. They believe that if you can't find poverty, you can't find a child going to school in Lagos. It's just an assumption. Because when I go outside Lagos State, and I hear people talk about Lagos, and they're like, oh, if I want to see something like contradictory, they say, no, you guys have it all. You guys have it all. Came to me, and although
that is, you have it all in Lagos.
We have it all in Lagos, that we don't have any issues. But forgot the rural urban part of Lagos.
Mm.
You know, it is not all of us in Lagos that have this that were born into homes with privileges. Let me put it out. So back home, why can't I just replicate this? Why can't just what I've been doing? Isn't like Lagos is all sufficient? There are people in Lagos that also need this help, support, advocacy. You know, some parents after the basic education and secondary school, they just feel a girl child should go and marry, or a girl child should learn handwork. I'm not against handwork. I have an handwork myself. I'm a very practical person. I love to work with my hands, and I have my master's degree. So that does not mean that going to school does not erode the fact that you can work with your hands or still be creative. So that gap was there. I saw the gap that most people in my immediate environment were struggling to actually make a decision, because I know that it's determination that makes parents take their children to further education. Sure. It is not just about having enough resources. You can have enough resources and still be reluctant to send a girl child to further education in the university, because I know it costs a lot. School fee is the minimum of the amount you're spending on a child when she goes to higher institution. The accommodation is still there, feeding is still there, assignment is still there, and downstairs books and all those things that will make the child a complete girl child or a complete human that is studying in school. So there are other things that students need aside tuition fee. So all these things were my motivation, my drive to actually start something, even if I had support, like I had massive support in the northern part. Massive. My classmates, they would support me with the resources I was using them, but from then. So coming to Lagos, I had to start looking at how to actually bring this idea to my immediate environment and make them like benefit from one of them being educated or being privileged a bit. I don't want to use so privileged a bit to actually enjoy other things that they should enjoy. So I do mentorship. During the COVID-19 period, we hosted a free tutorial for students who were preparing for work. So we did that. Then of recent, I did some JAM support fee. That's within my team and some of my friends. So we got collaboration and support from people, influential people outside Nigeria. They supported us with this, and we're able to disburse about 350,000 naira for girls to obtain this JAM form. This present one. That was why when the JAM result was, people saw me tweeting, we don't agree.
Release your results.
Yeah, because I knew
what you invested into it.
I put so much in this JAM for it to just go like this. And I know the girls that I mentor, I know their capability.
Now, talking about girl child, should I ask, did you attend girls' secondary school?
No, sir.
Okay. Because I don't know, you're sounding more of a feminist. You are trying to protect the girl interest. What about the female? What about the male gender? Why the discrimination?
As we all know, we are already in a patriarchal society. Everything favors the male. Everything favors the male. In my family, I'm the only daughter.
I beg to disagree with you.
Okay, maybe I'm the only daughter, and if there were things, even if regardless of my dad's determination to send me to further in my education, you see, have this archaic belief that you're still a lady, and one day you just go to your husband's house and you forget about
as usual.
Yeah, you still have that archaic belief inside every Lagosian. Even some people who you think are exposed or elite, they still have this archaic belief. One part of their brain is still there that it's still a girl child, she's still a girl child. We are still struggling to get the space to speak.
No, let's look at it. Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
Right,
if you gifted somebody something, or you offered an assistance, and you're expecting probably a payback in return, and when that person rounded up, you just felt, let me say he or she now, just felt, I'm not looking back, let me move. And he or she is taking away everything you have bestowed upon he or her to somewhere else. How will you feel?
I would feel bad, and I would feel impressed.
But they say to whom much is given, much more is expected.
I've seen life a little bit. I've seen that people you even give much to, they tend to always disappoint.
Wow.
Yes. You have high
most female anyway.
I don't I don't want us to feminize this.
Okay.
You say I'm a feminist.
Because I didn't say that. I only tend to ask.
Yeah, but I wanted to I wanted to say something. Feminism, in what sense? Do you understand that feminism itself is you having a girl child and not wanting to abort the pregnancy of that girl child?
Mhm.
So as you're sitting, you're also a feminist.
That's it.
Yeah, because you brought me here. I'm a lady. You are supporting my move. You are clapping for us, applauding us, whatever we have been doing so far, and you are so comfortable sitting with me. You're
Sure.
also a feminist. Anyone who works in support or to lift a female up is a feminist.
But in the next few minutes, I may bring in another man.
If you bring another man here, the fact that you have given me the platform to express myself is enough support for me, and I appreciate it.
It's all right. So why the special interest in the girl child? You were saying that there is a preferential position from the family background. And before I interrupted you, you were saying something about your household.
Yeah, I'm the only girl child, like for my parents.
And no doubt you'll be getting special treats.
How do you mean? No, I had an upbringing that looks more like they trained us like boys.
Mm.
So most times I reason like a man. I hustle like a man.
Mm.
I already know the head. I'm not always emotional. I'm not.
That wasn't imposed on you. I want to believe it was just your thing because of the fold you belong to.
I didn't see anyone crying unnecessary. If you got beaten, then you tell your brothers now. All of us, we played football together. As in, I know all their friends. Their friends know me. All of them. So we were like, I was living almost more like a male until I got to university and I had a friend who was like, no, your ways are too masculine. Like, she just kind of feminized things up, and I was like, okay. So that's just it. So my motivation came from the fact that I realized that women, right from onset, were not outspoken enough as they should be. Though Lagos is trying compared to other parts of the country, especially in this our Yoruba culture. I'm not saying that other tribes do not have this relegating women to the background issue, but it is more often common in the Yoruba parts, especially when you are educated or you seem to be more educated than the